What is up, YouTube? It's Isaiah here from Ascent Sports, and welcome to episode 2 of the Ascent Sports Show. As you can see, we have the whole squad here. Jimmy above me, maybe on your screen, I don't know how it looks, but Jimmy is above me on my screen. To the top left is Steven, to the bottom left is Brenden, and to the bottom right is yours truly. Once again, I don't know if it looks like that on Brendan's screen, but fuck it. Here we are. Welcome to episode 2. Bang.
You guys like
All
my
right.
jacket?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I do. Like the jacket. Good sports attire, too.
Pretty cute, Steven.
Fuck off.
With that said, should we start with the Thursday game?
Yes.
Who
The
plays? I forget.
Game of the century.
Broncos and the Browns. The Browns beat the
Browns
Broncos
are winning.
17-14.
Oh,
This is past.
Steven, it already happened, Steven. Come on, man. We can't be doing this.
We're recapping.
Do we even like football over here at Ascent Sports? Do we even know what we're talking about?
We have standards, even though Jimmy's mic and video is got, and this in general.
God, I
God,
tweaked.
man.
I tweaked. I'm sorry. I tweaked.
Well, yeah, unfortunately for the Broncos who had it, they ended up losing. I think
I
it
was
was
right though. They did end up losing. So yeah.
But you said the Broncos had it.
No.
Oh, you know, because you picked the Browns in the video.
Yeah.
So.
And I said the Browns were going to win this. So.
But yeah, wasn't it like what the very high scoring game of like 13-10 or something like that?
17-14. It was on the.
I'm thinking of yesterday's game, which was also a thriller.
Oh my! The Manning cast saved that. We'll get to that later, but like the Manning cast saved that.
But yeah, are the Browns better without Baker? Yes, no, maybe so.
I
no?
don't think so. I think they can win with Case, but I don't think he's better than Baker. I think they could use an upgrade either or, but I think I'd go a healthy Baker over Case Keenum.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I didn't watch the game, so as you
Yeah,
can tell.
I caught like the second half of it, and while I had Dearness Johnson, I think that's his name, Dearness Johnson. Silly me for not learning his name, even though he had a great game, but seemed like he was really the only one who had a really good game. Case Keenum, he ended up winning the game, so he did just enough. But yeah, the Broncos, man, like they're done. Are they a real team?
They started off 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
crazy.
oh, you know what?
Yeah, but they're Mickey Mouse schedule though.
Speaking of that, they've lost, I think, because I think they have 4 losses, and 3 out of 4 of them have been to the AFC North. Us, Baltimore, and Cleveland on Thursday. So that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Can't really fuck with the North, I guess. Something about that West. I don't know.
It's so weird. It's still weird to me that our division is really competitive, and for the longest time, our division wasn't competitive. It was always us and the Ravens for like from like the early 2000s all the way up until like just recently in the last like year or two.
Nah, in like the mid 2010s, the Bengals were in there.
They had like
I mean, no, they weren't Super Bowl. They won the division like twice though.
they had like a 2-year run.
It did happen. But yeah, it is weird.
But like my point is though, like the Steelers and the Ravens have been dominating this division for like the last 20 years.
Yeah. But yeah, overall thoughts on Thursday's game. It didn't really look very good, but shout out to Dearness Johnson, his great game. Maybe he'll get a contract somewhere else because I mean Cleveland's running back room is kind of stacked, even though they were dealing with injuries. But who knows? Maybe he can be a starter somewhere. Maybe Cleveland's fucking offensive line is just like the greatest thing ever because they're just churning out running backs, kind of like we were in a couple years ago.
I still don't have faith in Cleveland, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been
They're
saying
kind of going through it right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna fall on Baker if because I mean if they have Odell, they have Jarvis, like they're gonna have to throw the ball. They're not just gonna be able to run teams out of the building like this. And it's honestly it's kind of my fault because I haven't really seen the most Baker highlights and stuff. But the experts are still kind of out on Baker. They're not fully in on Baker like they are with other AFC North quarterbacks. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be able to prove people wrong. Who knows? But I mean, they gotta win. They're I think 3rd in the division behind Bengals and Baltimore. So
is Nick Chubb still injured or?
I think he's coming back this week.
Okay.
He's questionable right now.
All right.
So yeah, we'll see. But if not this week, then probably next week. It would be.
They still have the.
See,
punter for
I
running
was
back.
thinking that too, but it doesn't matter because Alex Collins.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd rather see. I don't know if I'd rather see Chubb or Johnson.
Well, no, the Browns are okay because they still have the punter for their runner, so they're chilling.
No, he's hurt too.
Yeah,
is he?
he's got
Oh,
carted
okay.
off.
That's why Dearness is playing.
I didn't even see. I'm out of it, bro. I'm flopping.
But yeah, as a Steelers fan, I don't know who I'd rather face. I'd rather face Baker than Case Keenum, but I don't know who I'd rather face between Chubb and whatchamacallit, and Dearness.
You would not, Jimmy? You'd rather face Baker? Or you'd rather face Case?
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because Case is the registered backup and Baker is the registered starter. And normally when we're playing registered backups, we play.
We have a really bad track
Yeah.
record.
So
That's true, but I still believe in the whole thing how backups aren't as good as the starters.
Gino Smith
Really?
almost beat us.
wait,
Yeah.
backups aren't as good as the starters? Really?
Jimmy, you should be a 21st century philosopher. Crazy.
Make it a quote of that.
Since when? I mean, Nick Foles has something to say about that.
That is true.
But yeah, I guess that's kind of it for Thursday's game.
That Cleveland O-line is amazing.
Let's talk about those Giants.
Yo, speaking of the Giants, was that a 1:00 game, right?
I think because
I promise you guys this. I had the Giants written down. And literally, I'm telling you this because like, I can hear, I know exactly in the video where it happened. For some reason, I like was standing up and was over here, and I was making fun of a Brenden joke, and for like we were all just talking about something, and I don't know, I just quickly said Panthers because, and I don't know that I just said it, but then I went and looked at my notes and I had Giants written down. But since it was on the video, I had to switch it. Pretty upsetting. I don't know.
So is this
A
game
critical error.
upsetting?
Yeah, they blew the Panthers out.
Speaking of that, Sam Darnold done? Like, is he buns again?
I think people got too hype on that. Right?
Is he out? Because I think he's leading the league or he's right behind Mahomes in interceptions, and obviously no McCaffrey. That's a huge blow. But
Wait, Mahomes? I didn't even know that Mahomes has a lot of picks this season.
he's like 9.
He is the most in the NFL right now.
He's tossing it, man. He's just throwing it.
I saw the one where I forget who they were playing, but Mahomes was rolling out right, and I don't know, man. He just did like this flick. He just threw it out, and I don't know what he was doing. Like there was like 3 defenders there and like 1 receiver. It was like a 15-yard pass. I don't know what he was doing, but
I think honestly, because I know he has 9, and I know at least like 2 or 3 of them have been because of drops, but I mean they don't really count that. So, but yeah, it looks like he's kind of running for his life out there in Kansas City. Their defense can't stop a cold.
how's their offensive line?
Terrible. It's the same as last year.
They tried to overhaul it, but it's not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the Panthers. They started out pretty good, and now they're kind of on a skid. And with McCaffrey not coming back until maybe next week at the earliest, or they might be finished. Who knows what's gonna happen with Darnold? And then the Giants, they get a win. They're desperately needed one. Their whole team is hurt, but they somehow were able to do it. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe the Giants are going to start picking it up. Who knows?
Or maybe they just both suck.
Yeah, that's very possible.
I like that theory.
Very possible.
Yeah. So let's talk about those Steelers. Nice little W on the bye week, right?
Oh yeah.
Bye week. Nah. Let's talk about Tomlin. Do you guys see that interview about the USC job?
Wait, what happened?
So, for some reason, there was like a... Wait, what did you say, Jimmy?
Did I send that interview to you guys on TikTok?
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't get it.
But, so basically, there was rumors that Mike Tomlin was going to take the job at USC for some reason, like the college. And people were kind of running with it all week. And I actually had it written down that I wanted to bring it up, but he kind of addressed it in his interview. Tomlin is not going to be taking the job at USC.
He made that clear.
Never say never. but never.
Tomlin is great, man. I love him.
And he was like, "Did you guys ask Sean Payton about this? Pete, Andy Reid."
Remember when we were gonna trade him to Washington?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's
That
part why
was-
he's getting annoyed with this.
Yo, that who made up that stupid
I have
theory?
no idea.
Carson Palmer brought it up at first.
Didn't Palmer go there?
Palmer. Yeah, Carson
Yeah,
Palmer.
he did.
Wasn't he coach?
That's what he was getting asked about, and he was like, "Oh, there's some front runners," and then he said Penn State's coach, someone else's coach, and then Mike Tomlin, and then he was like, he acted like he exposed something. He's like, "Wait, that's the first we're hearing about this? Oops!" But then Tomlin squashed that real quick in that interview, and
Yeah.
he got up and walked away. So if you haven't seen that, you should probably look it up because
Tomlin-
it's amazing.
Bro, I love Tomlin, man. He's a no nonsense guy. I like it. That's the kind of coach you need.
I mean, we're talking about USC. They're not, this isn't like Alabama or something. Like
Yeah.
because I mean, Tomlin right now, if for some reason he got fired by Pittsburgh, would literally have a job in probably
Anywhere.
30. I'm gonna say 30 teams because I don't think the Patriots dropped Belichick, and I don't
No.
think the Saints or not Saints. I don't think the Seahawks dropped Carroll. He's
No.
kind of old, but other than that, though, I mean, Tomlin gets
Tomlin-
hired wherever and whatever position.
I know people will call bias, but I would easily put Tomlin at number 2 right now. Like out of all the head coaches in the league, number 2.
Yeah.
I'll take top 5 at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's if you don't have, in my opinion, if you don't have Tomlin in your top 3, like your head coach list is invalid.
I think the only argument would be what, Pete Carroll
Yeah.
or maybe Sean Payton.
Andy Reid, maybe.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Reid.
But Andy Reid, no. Here's the thing though. Pete Carroll and Tomlin don't have losing seasons. Andy Reid and Sean Payton do.
Yeah, but I mean, Tomlin's been a coach for what, like 10, 11 years?
15
Well,
years.
Sean,
15. Andy Reid's been there for like fucking,
20.
I feel like forever. And then
Wilson
Pete Carroll, what about
He's
who?
been ahead- he's
McVay?
Sean McVay.
I mean, he's a young up and comer.
He's
No,
up there.
Sean-
He'll
he's-
get
yeah.
up there.
I
eventually.
don't even know.
He's not there yet.
I don't even know if Sean McVay's top 10.
I think
He's top 10 right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, he's
I'd
top
say
10 right now.
probably.
Top 10.
But
Towards the end, but top 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only argument I'm hearing is Pete Carroll. I'm not Andy Reid and Sean Payton. They've had losing seasons, so. And Sean Payton's only been to one Super Bowl, so.
And that was when they had the bounty gate going. They were
Yeah.
fucking taking people's heads off. Yo, speaking of that, shit was crazy because I remember watching in the NFC Championship, they were facing the Vikings when they had Brett Favre. That was my Vikings days.
Yo.
And
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, that was my fault.
they were just really hitting Brett Favre. Like it looked crazy. And like watching it now with the rules that's in place for quarterbacks and shit, like they would have got eliminated from the game for doing some of the shit they did.
So I was just gonna say, who actually doesn't get enough, who does fly under the radar is John Harbaugh.
As a coach, he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's a really
He's
good
a pretty
coach.
good coach.
He's top 10. And then who's the guy? I don't know if he's top 10, but I mean he does have a ring as a head coach. And in recent history too, kind of recent history is the Cowboys head coach, former Packers head coach.
McCarthy,
Mike
yeah.
McCarthy.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then I would say Bruce Arians is up there too, as one of
he's
the
up
top
there.
head
Yeah,
coaches.
Bruce Arians is up there.
I would say who did
He
you
was-
just say who had a ring?
Mike
If
McCarthy.
McCarthy's up there, I got Arians up there.
Yeah. Well, Arians was on the Steelers.
Yeah, he was our offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 06 and 09 Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So,
So-
he's definitely up there.
They're all up there. I'm trying to think. What other
Cliff
good
Kingsbury on Arizona seems to be turning out pretty good.
That's right.
He's really
yeah.
young, but
Oh, who's the guy in the 49ers that got some hype?
Kyle Shanahan.
Shanahan, yeah. He was the Falcons offensive coordinator or is that his brother?
Yeah, he's the
Brother's
Falcon,
Shanahan.
so he got the 28-3.
Okay. I mean, their offense was rolling
It was
all
rolling.
year up until that point, up until they scored
He
28.
made it to a Super, but that's the joke on him. He can't win a Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's tough.
And what's
Speaking of that, I guess we might get to the 49ers. I'm sorry, but when we get to the 49ers, I would like to talk about that a little bit because they're kind of falling
real
apart.
quick while we're talking about coaches, I want to say what's going on with Mr. Brian Flores? He was
Ooh.
so
Oh, yeah.
good, and now he's just blah, 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 blah.
Tanking. I think. I mean, their defense isn't as good as it was last year, right? Like I don't think they have
Can't
Xavier
be.
Howard, and just stuff like that mixed with, I mean, Tua and fucking trade rumors and benching rumors every week, and then their wide receivers aren't the best. I mean, Waddle's okay, Gesicki's all right, and then Parker's all right. Running back, Miles get like I don't know, like it just doesn't seem like they don't have a guy anywhere at like any position.
I mean, it's weird to see them go 10-6 last year to this.
Like 1-5 right now.
Literally
Yeah.
the worst team in the AFC right now.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I think it's just like all of the shit surrounding Tua and whatnot. They can't really focus, but they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what sucks is they don't even have their first round pick. It's going to the Eagles. So like, I mean, they have to win just to fucking spite them. Because if they had their pick, they could just keep losing and then come back really strong next year because they have a decent team. They're just losing for some reason.
They're back in the Deshaun
But
Watson
don't we have their
rumors.
pick?
So
Yeah.
is Panthers.
What was that for?
What'd you say, Jimmy?
What trade was that for? They don't have the pick.
I think Philly traded back in the draft last year with the Dolphins, so Dolphins traded up and they gave their first round pick for the next year. And there's like memes going around that Philly not only got the better draft pick for next year, but they also got the better receiver by trading back in Devontae Smith. But once I don't really watch either of them, so
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you if that's true or not. Yeah, I hope the Dolphins pick it up. I was a bit higher on them.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing against the Dolphins, you know.
It might be already kind of over for them for the at least for the division.
This year, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the Bills.
'Cause I
got
mean,
that.
even New England has, I think, 3 wins, right?
Yeah, I'd say it might even be over for playoffs for them.
Yeah.
It's pretty competitive right now.
I mean, their best case scenario is because if they're not fucking stuck on Tua, they need to make Tua look as good as possible in these next couple games or like for the rest of the season, and then deal with that accordingly. Because right now, all the rumor is like Tua's not very good. The Dolphins want to trade him, so like, why would any team give up anything valuable to get him? So, but if the Dolphins can come out and be like, nah, Tua's our guy, like we wouldn't give him up, and then Tua starts looking really good, the Dolphins get some wins, then in the offseason they can, get a first, second for him, maybe another quarterback, because apparently they don't like him. So that's their best bet. Hopefully they can do it.
Hey, I'll take a third for him or a fourth.
For Tua.
Actually, Jesus Christ, what the hell was that?
Whatever happens with Jimmy's mic, I get rubs against something. I don't know. Sounds like a tornado in my ears.
I think at this point though, what's kind of sad for Tua is like he's already been in one situation where he's like not really the guy. So if a team's trading like a third, fourth round pick for him, they're probably not going to be dead set on him. Meaning they're going to have like another quarterback fucking camp and whatnot. They're going to be ranking the quarterbacks from there, and then Tua throws one bad interception, it's going to be whoever the backup is. They should be starting. So he needs to if he wants to succeed, either it's with the Dolphins or like to a team where there's nothing going on, and he's going to just have room to fucking be good or bad. The Dolphins would have to like include maybe a 1-2 maybe, and then from there, and then if Watson is like this fucking serial rapist, he can't play anymore, then you're just fucked. The Dolphins don't have their first. Oh my god. Yeah, they're not gonna get Watson. I don't know how that's possible. Because I mean, at least for me, we know Watson's very good at football, and like if this case wasn't on them, one, he'd probably already been traded, but two, like they don't have their pick this year. If they give up their first next, because it's gonna take a 1. He's great. Like you're gonna have to give him a 1 at least. So that would be tough. Very tough.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rumors. Dolphins or Panthers.
Panthers are good.
Yeah.
Should we give up a 1-3 for him then?
Us?
Yeah.
I would wait till. I would, in my opinion, this is what I've said. I would send Houston a 2 right now. Not even as the Steelers, but like at any team, I would just give them a 2, because at least you get your first, and then if like he does, if he's not able to play, then I mean you gave up a 2, which is a high pick, but you still have your first and third.
Yeah.
Texans
But
gotta be
I mean,
realistic.
there's no shot. Yeah, there's no shot Houston does that though.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd give up I don't think they give him up for it too.
Because they still value him as, he has no
guy.
allegations. And he's like, which he is. He's one of the top quarterbacks, but he's just not playing right now. But there's this risk to him, and if they're gonna want to trade him, they're gonna have to acknowledge that he's not up first with all these allegations. Unfortunately.
Who?
Watson.
Yeah.
Watson.
That's why I say just a 2 and then just say fuck it. Like if they don't want the 2, then whatever. But not even as the Steelers, but any other team.
See what's up. Get cleared.
Ben wasn't on that.
It wasn't like 22 women.
Yeah, it was a lot of girls. But I think the next game, because Steven, are you good? Are you like back and good?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay. I think we should move on to the Bengals and Ravens game, because that was the game itself wasn't really all that good, but Bengals are rolling, man.
First seed AFC Bengals.
Bro, and I keep saying this, like they literally almost took down the Packers. Like they should be 6-1 right now. If their fucking kicker is any shed of good, like they're 6-1 right now. Isn't that crazy?
No faith.
That's nuts. But I mean, they're leading the AFC North right now. They're kind of rolling.
I thought we might be seeing this kind of Bengals team next year, but then this year it's actually kind of crazy. I mean, like, hey, they're doing it. Like, dang.
They got us. They got Baltimore. They should. I mean, if they got us in Baltimore, they should get Cleveland. And I think this week they're facing some scrubs, so they should be able to win. Might be the Lions.
What do you see, Steven?
Is this a new drink?
Come on, bro.
I'm to the coffee.
I was just looking to see how good this water was because it's been sitting up here for a day, so I was making sure there's no bugs in there.
Sounds chasing water with coffee. That's crazy.
But Bengals got the Jets next, so there's some Mickey Mousery.
Yeah. I mean, their schedule is somewhat easy because they've been bad.
Last place in their division.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of rolling, and even if they're not rolling, Baltimore is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, their defense is all right, and then they're really good against fucking AFC North teams, except for the Bengals, I guess. But they're normally at least decent, and then on offense, they just have so many injuries at the running back position, and then their offensive line kind of is whacked this year with injuries. And then Lamar has been throwing it better, though. It just so happens that they got murked this week. They should be able to pick it up.
Big rip for them. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad loss, but I'm not holding the Ravens. Like, the Ravens are still a really good team. They'll bounce back, but...
Didn't they kill the Chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they murked them.
So it's just
Very
it's
weird.
the NFL. It's all weird. Any given Sunday. Any given... Monday and Thursday as well, but there's only one game, so this phrase is any given Sunday because most of the NFL games are played on Sunday. It's the 1 o'clock games, the 4 o'clock games, and there's Sunday nights.
What else is on the fucking thing?
Is their defense even that good?
Baltimore's?
Bengals.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't think so, but like I has to be at least some good to hold. What did they hold Baltimore to? 17?
Yeah, I think.
Well, they put up 41.
Yep.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, I think their D line's alright.
I don't know, man.
Mike Hilton. We knew he was.
They do have Mike Hilton. I forgot about him. Yeah. Who knows, man? Maybe the Bengals are for real.
For real friends, Bengal Tiger.
Yep. We talked about the Giants. We talked about the Dolphins game. Oh, the Patriots fucking destroyed the whoever they played.
The Jets. The Jets are so bad.
Oh my, I forgot. Wilson's out, right?
Yeah. And their backup, I think, is having his first career start too. They
just traded for Joe Flacco as well, so I think he's the backup now.
Oh yeah, Joe. We might see a Joe Flacco game. Joe Flacco versus the Bengals, classic.
Oh, yeah, I honestly don't think the Jets are a real team. I think for some reason, our imagination just made them up. to like, I don't know, just to make things better. Cause
Shout out to Mike Tomancic.
have you ever seen a Jets player like out in the real world doing shit? You can see Juju fucking making TikToks.
We didn't hear of Zach Wilson until he got drafted.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the Jets they're not a real team. They don't exist.
Well, who made him up?
We did as a collective, like all humanity, because we needed to see our football team win games. And who better to win against than the Jets?
There's really two New York teams.
Bro, they don't even have their own stadium. They play in the Giants stadium.
There's three.
Oh yeah, because Buffalo.
There are three New York teams where they need all that.
Two. Yeah, I don't think the Jets are real. I don't think they're a real team.
We just need more green.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Jets shirt because I'm supporting the fake team, but I don't know. I don't think
You're
they're
a
real.
Jets fan now?
Not at all. Where'd Jimmy go?
Where did Jimmy go?
He does dip in and out sometimes.
He needs to stop.
Yeah, they put 54-13. Like that's, they got crushed the first time too. Like, Mac Jones, is he the real deal? People are saying he looks like young Tom Brady.
Bunch of checkdowns.
Check that. So he looks like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's working out. I don't know. That's really all you have to do as a quarterback, though. Just complete the passes.
The Arizona Cardinals are fucking it up, bro.
Yeah, they're.
Who did they have last week? Oh,
the Cardinals?
The Texans.
Yeah.
They won that. They let up a safety, though, I'm pretty sure.
Speaking of that, though, they play the Packers on Thursday, and the Packers not only have Devontae Adams out, but also another, I think Alan Lazard.
Lazard, yeah.
He's out. It seems like COVID is running rampant in there, so they're going to be out, potentially fucking up a great Thursday game.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, what did you do?
Unfortunate.
What else happened this week? Okay, so the Lions were pulling out all the stops against the Rams.
That was
They
close.
tried to fucking. They did. What did they do? I think they did an onside kick first, and then they got it back, and then they were about to go 3-and-out, and then they did a fake punt, and I think they took a 10-0 lead on LA, and of course lost it. But man, not to spoil anything, but I'm telling you, I would hate to be the team the Lions have to play next because they're getting so close. They're right there, man. They can almost taste it.
They're trying. It's so it's crazy that like they're the worst. They're like record-wise, they're the worst team. They are the only winless team. Yet they feel like better than like some other teams. Like they feel better than like the Texans right now.
Yeah. I mean, fucking adjust. Were they winning the Ravens game where Justin Tucker hit like the.
I think they.
Well, yeah, it was a game winner, so obviously it was.
Maybe they were tied.
Oh, they were tied. So never mind.
Were they tied? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a 66-yard field goal to lose. That's tough.
Yeah.
And then I think they lost some other bullshit way against the Vikings. And then they did everything against the Rams they literally possibly could. Fucking onside kick, fake punt. I think they did two fake punts. Because they did one in like very early in the game, and then
wait, who?
The Lions.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they ended up doing another one, like I think in the third quarter, and that worked.
Poor Lions, man.
They're so close.
No, they were losing because the final score is 19-17.
Who was to blame for their like century of just walking L's?
Coaching. GM.
The owners and the management. I always say it starts from the top. They gotta get different owners, man. That's just like for a century, the Lions have just been atrocious.
They'll let Eminem buy the team.
Why?
Because he's from Detroit. Who else is from Detroit?
Is Detroit real?
Nick Merckx is from Detroit? Wow.
Oh, I don't know if he's from Detroit, but he's from Michigan.
Oh. Well, they should sell it to someone.
Kanye.
They should sell it to someone. Imagine Kanye bought the Lions.
That would be awful.
You think so?
I was thinking of like a Detroit resident, But I mean, if Kanye wants to buy it,
I mean, yeah, Eminem could buy him. I don't know. I mean, actually, I don't know how much he's worth, but
What was going on with that house, like in the middle of the Falcons field? Like, I think Jimmy, you brought up Kanye. I didn't
oh yeah,
look.
Kanye was doing like his like doing.
when
like
I
an
heard
album
that, I
thing.
was like, "Yo, shut up! There's no way."
Yeah, like he rented out their fucking stadium and like did like a concert there. This was and I think this was like while the preseason was happening at that
That's
point.
so funny.
Yeah, I was
They have to throw over his house.
Kanye West.
It was right at the 50. The Bucks fucking destroyed the Bears. They're
The
rolling.
Bucks are so good, man.
He knew what down it was during a Bears game.
Yeah, he did. All right, so yeah, Colts and 49ers. The Colts ended up winning. What is good with what is wrong with the 49ers? Is Jimmy whack?
Bro,
Is-
I've been saying this about the 49ers. I've been saying this for the last 2-3 seasons. Like this, they're hyped, man, for no reason.
Well, like they're bad.
Yeah, I've been saying this. Like they're not a good team.
They shouldn't be bad though. That's what I'm saying. They just went to the Super Bowl. How do you go to the Super Bowl and are terrible? I mean, last year they had all those injuries and shit. So I mean, there's that. But this year, they're just tweaking, man. Bosa's got to get more sacks.
But I saw it coming. They gotta trade him, get him off that team.
Trade they should just get rid of Jimmy G too and just start fucking Trey since they drafted him.
I agree with that. Jimmy G could start on half the teams.
Hey, that's what I thought originally, but apparently he's trash. So I don't know.
He was
I mean,
coming off an injury.
Yo,
Apparently.
they should send Jimmy G to the Texans.
He's too pretty for there. He needs to be in
He's too.
He's going to New York Giants. I'm calling it right now. They're gonna be done with Danny and they're gonna bring in Jimmy G.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
Jimmy-
They're gonna keep rolling.
Jimmy
with
would
Danny.
shine in the New York spotlight, or he'll go to the Jets. So it's one of those. If I was
There's
him,
a
I'd
lot-
rather go to the Giants.
There's a
though.
lot of porn stars you can date in New York City.
Or he can go to an LA team, but I don't think. Yeah, no, he can't go there.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
both of them have quarterbacks.
What about another? Who else is there? Is there another California team?
Yeah, the Chargers.
No, that's an LA team though. I mean, in
You said
California.
California. Yeah.
Bro, I said LA first, but now I'm talking about the entire state of California,
The
outside of LA.
The 49ers.
Yeah, the
Oh,
49ers.
the 49ers. That's it. Here we are. Well, the NBA has 5 teams in California. That's why I thought that there were more.
Because there used to be, of course, the
Oh,
Raiders.
Oakland was there. Okay,
Yeah.
but they're not there anymore.
The Raiders.
Get Jimmy G to New York.
Bro,
It's not working out in San Fran.
Every team is leaving Oakland. I don't know what's happening in Oakland, California, but every sports team is leaving.
Yeah,
Kind of sad
it's
to
tough.
see.
And then yesterday's game, Monday Night Football, was atrocious. Shout out to the Mannings. Hey,
Monday-
we said the same thing. It was terrible though. Worst game I've ever seen, I think.
Monday Night Manning was amazing. We got Marshawn swearing. We got Tom Brady and Manning talking. Sue Bird saying I don't know.
He was there.
And
Wait, what? Who were both Mannings there or?
yeah,
Yeah, it was
both were
Peyton and
amazing.
Eli.
Although Eli just kind of
Yeah, Eli's funny. Eli really doesn't. I don't think Eli is actually watching the games. I think he's just nodding to whatever Peyton says, and then he has a tablet or some shit. But
How
Yeah,
was Tom Brady on there with Eli?
it was good.
Oh, yeah. They had what joke did they say? He said I enjoyed all of our games. I enjoyed the ones me and Payne played more than me and Eli. And then Eli was like, I enjoyed all our games, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom basically called players who play defense stupid.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was like, "Yo, have you ever been in a defensive meeting? Just tackle the guy." He compared defensive players to dogs chasing a car. Just get the guy with the ball.
Tom did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I like shows like that because you get to see these guys personalities and who they are as just people. I like that kind of stuff.
Especially when the game is awful as it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what maybe am I tweaking or have the primetime games just not been very good? I remember
haven't, you're
the
right.
Colts and Ravens game was pretty good. But yeah, I don't they're just tweaking. We got to start getting the rest to cheat or something to make these games better because 13-10 is just not acceptable. The Saints need some wide receivers as well.
Well, I think there's also
Wait,
scheduling some of these because of like brands, like Seahawks and Saints, like a couple years, or even like just last year, like sounded good, but with no Breeze and no, they can't protect injuries, but no Wilson and Breeze has been retired. Like it's just not a good game anymore.
What happened with Michael Thomas?
He's still not.
I think he got hurt and like got surgery before the season started, and like,
That's right. I remember
the Saints really didn't want him to do it, but he was like, "Fuck y'all," and so he did it. And yeah, like the Saints, they're 4-2, and like Jameis played all right, but they should not put up 13 points against Seattle's defense. Like they got to get something going. It's literally Kamara versus everyone out there. That's nuts. They should trade for a wide receiver.
Who's their starting wide receiver right now?
Jimmy.
Jim.
I think they had Willie Snead, right? No, he's not. He hasn't been there in a while. I couldn't tell you, dude.
Callaway. I don't know if he's...
Callaway. They got Callaway. Yeah, it's
How many Callaways are in the league, man? Jeez.
Common name.
What?
It's common name.
It is a common name.
Yeah, they should definitely trade for someone, especially at 4-2. Like they're a pretty good team. They could go on a run. I mean, a run to the playoffs. Probably won't get much farther than that, but they should make something happen. Especially with no Michael Thomas.
What are your thoughts on Jameis Winston so far?
Played great. 4-2. I mean, last night he didn't really play great, but once again, there's no wide receivers, and he hasn't thrown a pick, I think, in 4 games. They said something like that during the game. So, I mean, that was the biggest problem, was he kept turning the ball over, but seems to be, he got LASIK eye surgery. Seems to be seeing everything a bit better. Get him some help.
I need to get LASIK eye surgery. My eyesight's terrible now. Like
it's really glasses.
It's really depleted in like the last 2 years.
Choke.
Brenden, you're the only one with good eyesight here.
And that will not last long at all.
You don't think so?
No, both of my parents are they need like glasses to like see anything.
Yeah.
And me.
Oh yeah, you're like looking at screens all night.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah, your eyes are gonna be done soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
You might go blind.
Bro, I was like 2 years ago, I had 20/20 vision, and now like I have like 20/40 in one eye and 20/30 in the other eye. It's like, geez.
I have no idea what my vision is.
It happens.
But yeah,
I've had glasses though since like first grade. So
yeah, I was gonna say YouTube had glasses forever.
I just suck.
Since deep.
But I don't know. I refuse to wear my glasses. I got prescribed glasses. I just like, I'm literally driving and I can't, like, at night. It's just like, I can't.
You can't see.
No, but I still drive. I'm just kidding. God, don't fucking take my license.
Even wear your glasses, Steven.
I'm
Why are you just not wearing them? I can't see, but I'm not gonna wear the glasses either. Come on, man.
bro.
Or get contacts, bro. If you hate glasses, get contacts.
I'm trying to go.
Then get glasses.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to do that. I'd get glasses.
I'm just saying, like, you're going straight to fucking eye surgery.
Yeah.
When you could start at the glasses. There's steps.
Or you could just learn how to be like blind and just.
He could learn how to
it's,
do that.
it's not that. No, honestly, it's not like that bad. But yeah, I mean, when I'm driving and like I'm looking at like long distances, like it is bad. Like it shit's blurry.
I forget I don't know if I'm like nearsighted or farsighted. They be telling me shit and I just don't listen.
It's like the opposite. So if you're nearsighted, you can't see far. If you're farsighted, you can't see up close.
Then why don't they name it the other way around?
Yeah. So
Steven, where are your glasses?
I should. I know I should, but I just
Yeah. Did anybody have anything else to say about last week?
Not really.
I think
Zaya Guarantee lost again. I know everyone.
it's
I was the Colts and 49ers game. I know everyone's super excited about the Zaya Guarantee losing. No one wants to see it win. But don't worry, I got something for your asses this week.
Oh yeah.
It's all fun and games, right?
Yeah, all fun and games. What is it? 2-4?
2-5.
2-5. Bobby 2-6.
Gotta turn it around.
2-6. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
No, just keep it up.
Oh yeah.
that's big talk for 2 spots away.
Damn.
Anybody want to talk about the NBA? You guys
Yes,
watching
sir.
anything? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about the top 75 list. Do you see anything about that, Steven?
Top 75?
The NBA dropped the top 75 list of all time, players of all time.
Hold on, I'll tell you if I saw it in a sec. Because I feel like I did, but hold on, give me a sec, I'll tell you. I saw a list, but I don't know if it was that. NBA top 75.
Some notable people who got left off were Dwight Howard, not a top 75 player.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
This. I saw this, but I didn't read it though. Okay.
Yeah. Dwight Howard should be on that list. It makes no sense for him not to be on the list.
I don't know. Are you talking about the NBA 75th anniversary team, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know why they're calling it like a team or whatever, but like it's a list of 75 players.
That'd be a big team.
It's funny that the fourth person I see, Isaiah, is your favorite player of all time.
Melo.
Yeah,
He's a top 75 player.
He is. No, he is. That's just mad funny that he's like one of the first.
I didn't really because like it's not in order.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's in
So
alphabetical order.
Yeah, I didn't really.
They
really
left out
understand.
Michael Jordan. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's under Sam Jew.
Yeah, there was some. So Dwight Howard was left off. That was kind of crazy. Clay was left off, and just off bias, I would say Clay's in there. But I mean, he didn't play the last 2 years, and I don't know, man. I could see leaving him off, but not having Dwight on there is crazy.
Because
like,
It's 76, they said.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But Dwight's not. That's crazy.
you think he should be on the top 75?
Dwight
Yeah.
Howard? Yes. People forget like in 2008 through like 12, he was like the best center in the league. Literally like won defensive player of the year 4 straight times. Was runner up for MVP. He was like literally the second best player in the league for like 4 years. And then he kind of fell off, but I mean he averaged decent center numbers. And now he's a champion. And he played like a vital role on that championship team. So I just don't see how you cannot have him on there but have other people on there.
I'm having a brain fart. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say who's the guy that likes North Korea, but I remember now. Dennis Rodman.
I don't think he was on there.
No, he is. Because I saw his name. That's what jogged my memory.
Dennis Rodman's on there.
Yeah, he's the guy that likes North Korea. Right?
Dennis Rodman was
Yeah.
I don't think he likes North. I think he likes Kim Jong, but he's weird. So, but I mean, yeah, Dennis Rodman was a great player, but come on, man, we can't have him over Howard. Come on, man.
Weren't Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard getting into it?
Yes,
Maybe it was about this list.
Anthony Davis made it. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Yeah, they're saying it was about the list. Dame made it on the list, which I mean I'm for because I like Dame, but Kyrie didn't make it on the list, and I would say
blasphemy?
Based off their criteria, yes, because Kyrie has a championship and played a vital role in it, and Dame doesn't. But I believe Dame is better than Kyrie, and I think
also
that's
doesn't have a
consensus opinion.
championship.
Who?
Melo.
Melo doesn't have a championship. So yeah, the criteria was a bit strange. And I mean, I guess we can talk about the Lakers since you brought it up. They're a bit weird so far.
Are
They're
they losing?
I think 1-3. They're like 1-3. I think they're playing tonight.
What's happening with them?
Westbrook hasn't played the best, and they can't guard anything because I mean they're all 1,000. It's weird though because I mean LeBron he's played all right, and like in the 2-3 games I've seen him play, he's been once again like the best player on the team.
And he's what?
And it shouldn't be like that anymore. He should be the second best player on this team.
Oh, I was gonna say, I see my man Walt Frazier made it.
What's his name? Melo had a great game, I think I think it was their third game.
Yeah, Melo's
against the Grizzlies.
Melo's
he had a great
1,000
game.
years old.
And then, the Bulls are fucking killing right now. They're nice. They're 4-0.
I remember you said
Lonzo.
they were gonna be nice.
That's why I was just listening to their theme song the other day. I don't know why.
Chicago's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. But yeah, they got Lonzo's playing great. Lonzo's been a good player for like the past 2-3 years, but like no one really cared. But from his rookie year to now, like it's crazy how much he's ascended. When he could have easily just listened to social media and just been ass. He's a great player now. And then DeMar DeRozan's been really good. Zach LaVine's already really good. The Bulls are kind of rolling. Caruso's killing off the bench.
Yo, what happened to J.R. Smith?
He's in college right now, golfing.
And I know that, but like, is that it for him? Like, he's done.
Yeah, most likely.
Damn.
He's been done for a while. Actually, no, I think he
no,
was on that Lakers bubble team.
Yeah,
but
he
like
was on-
before
yeah,
that, he was done for like the 2 seasons prior to that.
That's what I was saying. I knew he was on the Lakers bubble team because he.
Funny enough, the Lakers had like 3 players opt out, and that's why JR got picked up. They also got they got JR, they got Dion Waiters too for the bubble team, and then somebody else.
I'm tweaking. I was about to say that was on the Lakers, but no, that was on the Cavs when JR made that mistake.
Yeah, the blunder. Young JR was so nice.
He was on the Knicks, man. I remember that.
Oh, nah, the Knicks one was good too, but yo, when he was on Denver, he used to be fucking disgusting.
That's right. Him and Melo were both on Denver.
He had to like go overseas though for a little bit. It was weird.
Yeah,
But,
what was it to a China team?
Yeah, let me actually pull up this NBA stuff because I'm doing this off the dome right now. Yo, Steph Curry is averaging like 7 rebounds right now. That's ridiculous. That shouldn't be happening. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Yeah,
He had a triple-double in the first game.
Steph.
The Pacers have the Rookie of the Year right now. Throwing that out there.
How's your team doing?
Terrible, but we have the Rookie of the Year right now. We also are missing like 2 starters.
Don't
like
you guys
always.
do terrible
So,
every year?
better than you guys, but
I don't know who you guys are. I don't affiliate with anyone.
the Hornets, they're 3-1. LaMelo's playing crazy. The Nets 2-2. Harden's kind of playing slow. Really, Harden's gonna have to pick it up, especially with no Kyrie. Harden's gonna have to pick it up.
Yo, the New York Knicks are winning the championship this year, says every whack fan on Twitter.
They could do it, man.
Yo, I'm not kidding. All of last season, I was literally telling these Knicks fans to shut up, and I was right. Nah, that video was mad funny though. What I sent you guys in the group chat.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It's
Paul
probably
George is also kind of killing it. Paul George is averaging like fucking 37, but he's Kawhi-less and they're losing, so
Oh, I
it's
forgot.
whatever.
The Knicks are actually playing the Niners right now, and they're smoking them.
The Niners?
Yeah,
Wow, this dude.
The Sixers, bro. Yo, I tweaked my bad. The Sixers are smoking them.
Who else?
I hope RJ's doing good.
Miami looks pretty good.
Jimmy? How's your team looking? The Celtics.
I haven't really looked at them yet.
Fake
Dude
fan.
he's never watched. He
Yeah,
never
I
looks
know.
at them. He doesn't know.
Hey,
So I don't
shut
talk
up.
to Jimmy. But the Celtics
He's a
actually
big fan.
lost in the opening night against the Knicks. That was a pretty good game. Jaylen Brown was fucking cooking in that first game. I think he's calmed down though. And then Tatum wasn't doing good. He's probably back. But yeah, I mean, as
Who's
of right
your-
now, like
They're 2-2 right now.
You looked that up. Good job. Who's your early pick for the championship, Isaiah?
someone new.
The New York
I don't-
Knicks.
I
Nah.
don't know.
You see what I did
Mavs?
there? See what I did there?
No, I don't think because I think Porzingis is kind of done.
You said someone new, and I said New York. Get it?
Oh, okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You get it.
So funny.
But yeah, I don't. Cause,
No.
I mean,
We're not
the
even gonna
Lakers,
look
the Lakers, they could pick it up. They have like a bunch of people. Like they should be able. They should be better. But I don't know, man. I just don't. If LeBron has to play this much, I don't see it lasting all the way up into the playoffs. And they're in the West, so it's already going to be tough opponents. So they're not just going to be able to sweep teams, meaning they're going to go deep in the playoffs, like 6-7 games each round. And they're gonna. I don't know. They're gonna have to do something for me to really take it seriously. I think. The Mavericks, what Jimmy said, I mean, if Luka just goes literally, can't say that.
50
If Luka
points a
literally, yeah, like if Luka goes insane again, then I mean maybe. But his co-star Porzingis is really weird,
I wish
and
we
Jason
never
Kidd isn't
traded
a really
him.
good coach.
I wish we never traded him.
Honestly, if Clay can come back and be like 80% of himself, I think the Warriors can maybe go on a run.
Because, like, I know, like, Mitchell Robinson's, like, IR, and, like, we have Julius Randle, and Julius Randle's obviously really good. But, like, we could throw Kristaps at center.
No,
Yeah, we could.
well, I mean you
Randall
could. But
at center.
Kristaps, he's not that good.
Randall at center.
Kristaps just isn't all that.
Wait, what'd you say, Jimmy?
I would put Julius at center.
No,
They're
you
both
wouldn't do that. Wait, when you have Porzingis on the floor,
they're both
Yeah.
shooters.
Jimmy, you know you could just put Porzingis on. He'd have to play center on defense, and then but on offense, it's not like if he's the center, he has to play like back to the basket. you could just have Julius in the same role.
Because I like Mitchell, but he's like kind of
But
IR prone.
Porzingis just isn't like all that, and he's making like $100 million. So, the Nuggets maybe if Jamal Murray comes back good. So they have Jokic. John Morant on the Grizzlies is fucking killing. He's dogging right now.
Brenden, is your team winning it again? Is it going to be a Mickey Mouse?
They stink.
What?
They both stink.
What do you think, Brenden?
Winning the lottery.
We're talking about.
The Raptors are not good.
It's not looking good.
Brendan's about to fall back onto the Raptors.
And then Philly is like another contender, but like there's no Ben Simmons, and I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with that.
We're smoking them right now.
Are you? What's the score?
Yeah. 100 to like 80.
Nice. So yeah, I really don't know who I'd have in the finals as of yet.
It's actually 97 to 78.
Yep.
You did not stop.
Colts. I'm trying to find more shit to talk about. Go back to there.
The World Series. It's on.
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta. They made
Shout
their
out to
first World
Houston.
Series in 1999 or since 1999.
We're Houston all day.
I used to like this player named Jason Hayward who was on Atlanta. This is like a while ago, so
Is he retired?
shout out to them. No, but actually he might be. I don't know. I really don't know much about baseball anymore. I know he won a ring on the Cubs when they won it. So
Shout out to Jacob deGrom.
facts. DeGrom's nice. Look better in the pinstripes.
So Isaiah, how the Angels doing? Yeah. This dude Isaiah. See, you can chug it. Oh, we're doing that now.
I'm not an Angels fan, so.
Oh, you're not.
But they did not do
Oh,
good this
okay.
year.
Oh, yeah. Not an Angels fan, right?
No, Steve, you're the only one who's stuck on this, dude.
Because I will always be stuck on it. You can't do this.
How about them Pirates?
Shut up.
Oh, yeah. Getting them from the chat.
Yo, I feel for Pirates fans because that's how I feel as a Knicks fan. Like it's just like
You made the playoff.
you're a never-ending like death cycle.
But the Knicks are like up and coming now. The Pirates.
He doesn't make any sense, dude. Steven just says shit.
What do you mean?
Like they're not gonna win the championship. Like you're like how I am with the Steelers. But like imagine if the Steelers just didn't make the playoffs for like literally the last 8 years and then they finally made it, I'd be a little excited.
No,
But you're stuck on this they gotta win the championship, otherwise like I'm tired of them.
It's a flaw.
yeah. What do you mean?
So-
That's how it works. That's how.
Last year was a positive year and it's still looking positive, but it wasn't?
No.
Okay. It wasn't.
They didn't win.
I mean, I just make shit up.
So was
just be saying shit.
last year not a positive year for
it
the
true?
Browns?
we'll get to the Browns in a sec, but no. What do you mean? I'm like you with the Steelers. I don't know what you mean.
Because you always call me like a hater when I'm saying like, oh, we've won a bunch of regular season games, but haven't won in fucking like 10 years.
Right, but the Knicks don't win a bunch of regular season games.
But they did last year, Steven, for like
Yeah,
the first time.
in like 10 fucking years.
So you're
That
looking
should
up.
be good. That's
No.
that's what he's saying. That you should be happy for that, not just.
The Steelers, they win a bunch of games every year. So me like looking back at last season, being like, oh, we won 11-0, cool. But like we fucking won a bunch of games 2 years before that and 3 years before that. The Knicks, they haven't won a bunch of games since fucking Melo was there,
No,
and even
since
then they
2011.
didn't really win a bunch of games.
2011 was the last time we.
I mean,
made
yeah, you're the
fucking
Knicks
playoff
fan,
run.
so if you're mad at them, I mean, I don't know. I
Bro.
think things are in the right direction.
Yeah, they're moving in the right direction. We'll be in the championships in approximately 30 years.
Who knows, man?
When are the Pacers winning a championship?
Never.
Exactly. So see, you can't. How are you gonna tell me I make shit up? And look at you.
Not making shit up.
You're making shit up. You're being a hater.
It's funny when Steven gets mad.
Just so pissed off, man.
I'm pissed off. How am I pissed off? You're pissed off.
Come on, man.
Anybody want to talk about hockey? Brenden, get us with the hockey, man. You're the only one who.
Penguins
you're the
just
hockey
lost the 5-1 to the Lightning, but Penguins were doing good. They have no Crosby and no Letang.
Does he drink?
I'm sorry. I forget his other name. I'm sorry. I'm still rusty with the name.
You got this, Brenden. Who is in first place in the puck division?
The puck division. I don't know. I just watch the Penguins from time to time. But
how are the Zambonis doing?
The Zamboni?
Yeah.
Well, the new team, the
Like the
Seattle
things that can
Kraken, they suck.
Oh yeah. Oh, they suck.
Yeah.
How about Las Vegas Golden Knights?
Oh, the Gold Knights. How are the Blackhawks? I remember when they were
They're
really
good.
good.
Golden
Jimmy,
Knights
throw
are
me the
elite.
Cam.
Let's just look at the NHL standings.
The Golden Knights are elite.
I fuck with
Are
the
they?
Golden Knights.
Golden Knights.
They're my Isaiah's Vikings.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, right now they're in last place in their division. They're one.
Oh, so they are my Vikings.
But
They
like,
went to the
Makes sense.
Stanley Cup twice in the last few years.
I really want to get into hockey.
the Oilers
just-
are
it's all
really
sports.
good,
It's
and
just
there's
so.
there's just one dude, Connor McDavid. He's
Connor McDavid. I'm sorry, that is a very, very white name.
It's a very white league.
It checks out because he's a white man.
It's okay.
All right,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna hit you guys with some college football shit. Brenden, you might be.
Oh, that's
a
right. You
little
guys
sad.
are college
Oh,
football
yeah.
guys.
Kenny Pickett has the 4th best odds to win the Heisman.
What?
Meaning,
Are
he
you
will-
serious?
bro, Steven, I'm telling you, man, you gotta tune in. We're killing. But yeah, he might get invited to the presentation, and that's a win enough for me. I get to see him on the stage.
Crazy.
We're ranked like 17 right now. We're ranked
17th
higher than
right
Penn
now.
State. We just fucking smoked Clemson. We're killing. Yo, if we didn't lose to Western Michigan, we might be like 10 if we didn't lose to Western Michigan.
Is this the year?
We just got to keep winning, man.
Apparently, we have the best odds at the college football playoffs of any other team in the ACC, according to some. Wake Forest is
According
killing
to
it,
some.
but some people say,
Yeah.
you know,
How's my boy Jordan Addison doing?
Destroying.
Destroying?
yeah.
Literally
Unfortunately,
murking the
though,
league.
he's
hurt.
He might be hurt.
I think he is.
Sad face.
I mean, college rules are weird. Like when they get concussed, like they're out forever. But I think I think he like had a kind of a concussion though. So I mean,
Oh, speaking of that, speaking of the rules, did you guys see the Illinois Penn State game?
I heard about it, but like that was
Yeah.
during the Pitt game, so I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I caught like the overtime part and the next overtime and the next overtime and the next overtime and like 5 more overtimes. Yeah, I saw all that. Shit was crazy.
We gotta
Didn't
be.
they go to 2-point conversion, sudden death,
3-point conversion.
3-point.
Who?
Oh, I thought you said 3.
Those?
I was like,
But I mean, if Pitt can, we gotta win the. We're in the Coastal, right? Even
Yeah.
though Pitt's not on the coast, whatever. But yeah, they're in the Coastal. If Virginia relaxes, because they're right below us, I think they're only like a game. I think they're a game and a half out. If they relax, we should have the Coastal wrapped up, meaning that we should face Wake Forest, who has the Atlantic wrapped up. And if we can beat Wake Forest, that's sick. Wouldn't that be the bowl game, Brenden? Or would the bowl game be after
The bowl
ACC
game that would be
championship?
the ACC championship. The bowl game would be after,
Dude, Jimmy has pizza.
and it froze.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we just can't flop. We just cannot
Yeah.
flop
Can't
because
wait
we
to-
got through
playoffs?
the very small, especially with the Western Michigan loss and being an ACC team. If we didn't lose to Western Michigan, I would like it might still be open, but there's no shot.
damn.
But I mean, Pitt's not looking like that's so much dip. We're focused on the ACC.
Yeah.
If we can do that, then like we're lit. And then if we can win the ACC, and then we'll be a pretty highly ranked team, meaning we'll get a decent bowl game. Brenden sent me something like with a Penn State bowl game. That would be sick
Yeah.
if we could get them in a bowl because we got them.
We're
That's what I
about
was-
that.
We got that.
There we got the.
We got Penn State, but Wake Forest is looking kind of spooky, so I'm kind of nervous about that.
Yeah.
But we got through the toughest part of the schedule with fucking, I think, 2 or 3 wins. I didn't expect that. Thought we were going to drop at least 1, but we didn't. And so we'll see.
Miami's next, 1 game at a time.
Yeah.
Not to drastically change subjects, but I just got a notification saying the Knicks won 112-99.
There it is. I think they're, 3-1 now?
3-1.
And not to drastically change it even more, but the guy I was talking about, I believe it was Malkin, actually. I forget, too. It was Crosby and someone else were hurt. Malkin or
Hockey.
Getzel, one of those.
Malkin, Crosby, Letang, and someone else was hurt too.
Oh, Letang was hurt, too?
Jim, are you a hockey guy?
What?
I'm trying to get into it. I've been watching the Penguins playoffs the last couple of years, and some regular season.
Yeah, I'll watch the playoffs, but that's it.
Mhm.
Apparently, Wake Forest quarterback is above Kenny in this. He's a new guy. I didn't really. Well, that was on a different website. I don't know. I just saw him. But, I mean, there's Bryce Young from Alabama, Matt Corral from Ole Miss,
They
and
got
then C.J.
relaxed.
Stroud from Ohio State.
Isn't Bryce Young a freshman?
Yeah,
He'll
he's
get
got
it.
some time.
Yeah, he's got another
saying.
year.
Give
Get him out of
Kenny, yo.
here. Get it out of here.
What if Kenny Pickett does win the Heisman?
I'll go crazy.
The
The Steelers need to draft. I don't even care. Like, we need to draft him now before he was a Heisman. Like, I'm with it.
What if we take him in the 7th?
He's not.
And
gonna
that's
last, I think.
fantastic value.
But that would be amazing. Yeah, but I don't think he'll last in the 7th.
Kenny has literally played himself into like a 3-round quarterback, like based off this year, when it was looking really spooky for him
Yeah.
to even get drafted.
I remember not too long ago, I remember you telling me he's going to have a nice job outside of college.
Yeah.
And it was looking like that, dude. But I'm like, he's killing this year, and it's not like. It's kind of hard for me to judge like the talent because I mean I don't really know, but he's like making the right passes and like the passes that he is making like they look good, like and I don't know if it's because the ACC has just trash ass defenses or whatever, and maybe he's overrated, but from what I've seen he looks pretty good and he can move like outside of the pocket, he can rush. He's like Daniel Jones with that, like he can do it all. And so if he does come to the Steelers, our line isn't the best, but he could extend some plays, We'll see what happens. I think it's very smart. If we're not like, because apparently Matt Corral and Malik Willis are like the guys. So I don't know. If we don't get one of them, I wouldn't be upset if we got Kenny.
Yo, Kenny
I would be
Pickett
ecstatic.
and Matt Canada. I feel like that would work.
And we got Fryermuth. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get Jordan Addison like a year after.
Facts.
And then we still have Juju and Deontay and Chase.
I think Jordan Addison legit might be a first round pick next year. 1 or 2 at least. Like he's dogged.
As long as like Nick Paddy doesn't make him look
Yeah.
bad or something.
Because I think this year he has like 13 touchdowns.
What about Taysom or Mac?
He's all right. He's been kind of flopping, but I mean, he was never really supposed to get drafted anyway. He's a great like college wide receiver though. He was really good when French was the guy for French.
Yeah.
He's on the Chargers now.
Yeah,
French?
he went he
Yeah.
went to the Chargers.
Oh, I thought he was on the Chiefs.
He was,
was.
but now he's on the divisional rival. Ironically, now they're looking better.
But yeah, when French was there and that season for Taysier was like really good.
French.
Very reliable, yeah. Also, our tight end, Kroll. We got a lot of good position players.
Kroll and
Israel
Wayne.
Abanakanda's looking really good. Vincent Davis, I'm not the highest on Vincent Davis. It burns me when he gets in the game, but I mean, I guess we can't give Izzy all the carries.
Davis?
There used to be
AJ?
what was the other day? AJ Davis, but he's not there, right? He's
I
gone?
don't know. He might be gone. Either that or we just don't play him.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Kroll, we got Stovall, we got we have another receiver too, I forget his name. But he's been alright. Pitt's looking lit, as Pat Narduzzi says every week. Pitt is lit.
Chansey, that one guy on defense is.
Oh yeah. Our defense has been kinda they picked it up, but they weren't as good as last year, I don't think. But I mean we do have some pieces there. Our D linemen are fucking really good. Like the
Yeah.
fact that we had Aaron Donald at one point, and then I think we had like 3 D linemen get drafted last year.
Yeah.
We're just really good at that. So,
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
yo, Jimmy, what is going on?
AJ Davis. Apparently he is transferring.
Oh, he transferred?
Pitt senior running back AJ Davis plans to transfer.
I mean, good for him if it works out. But wait, transferring like when is that article posted?
This year, October 26th, 2021.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wait, AJ Davis, not Vincent.
AJ.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we really don't use him, so
He's a senior.
if it works
so,
out.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, Abanikanda, he's going to be there for at least I think 2 more years, maybe just a 1. But he looks really good. He'll probably stay for a while because I mean, he'll probably want to get drafted, and he's not just going to get drafted off this year, being in the ACC. But we'll have him for a while. We should add Addison for at least the next year. Mac, I think, is done. So I mean, shout out to him. We'll see what happens next year, but this year is the year. We're going all the way. As far as we can go, we're going. As far as the gods will allow us.
Facts. It's
But
really
something-
a good time to be a Pitt fan.
Something real quick into college. I saw Caleb Williams on this one list was like 4th or 5th for Heisman, and he's the new quarterback that replaced Spencer Rattler. And that's pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Spencer, I don't think he's transferring. I think he's just chilling.
No, he's gonna transfer. You said.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He has to.
Is he gonna play another year? Or
Uh,
is he gonna still try to go?
no, I think he's transferring. After this year and gonna play another year.
Oh, okay.
He
I mean
should
that
do
makes
that.
sense. Yeah. Is Williams? I don't. Yeah, Williams probably isn't ready to get drafted this year, so he'll probably stay. I don't know where he could go. Maybe Penn State.
Maybe,
Could be.
Maybe Pitt.
Pitt.
Spencer?
Spencer
we get
Rattler.
Spencer. Yo, Spencer would probably look like a fucking god. in the
Yeah,
ACC.
yeah, he probably would.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, fuck it. If he can outplay Patty, but
Oh, he could go to
Patty's no slouch.
Clemson.
He could go to Clemson, yeah. Yo, we were fucking Clemson up.
Yeah. We
It's a
forced
long
him to
time
bench
since Trevor Lawrence was there.
DJ Ulangalele.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his last name?
I don't think.
there was a plethora of last names
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, the new
Plethora
one.
stopped them all.
Bruh. It sounded like Pokemon. Like Chansey, Tackles, Ulangalele.
Yo, did you guys do your power rankings?
I was
I
literally just about to say. So,
Okay,
anyone want to dip into the power rankings?
let's do it.
Power
All right.
rankings time. NFL.
I will go
Jimmy looks
first.
like he didn't do it.
Did you not do it, Jimmy?
Jimmy's face was like
He didn't
frozen.
do it. You better hurry up and do it.
Did you not do it?
Nope.
You can do it.
He
You
didn't
did
do
it?
No, he didn't.
No, you didn't.
I
Jimmy,
will
if
go
you didn't
first.
do it, tell me.
We'll give Jimmy some time right now.
Good. You're good.
He said you
All right.
did. You're
Okay.
good. He
All
did.
right, so
Maybe. No,
So,
he grabbed
no,
a
he-
pencil and
yeah, he's not. He's not ready. You think? Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
man.
he's doing it right now.
All right.
Power
So,
ranking
I will-
time.
That's right. So I will start off. Starting at number 10, we have the Tennessee Titans. What are they? 4-2. I'm like
Yeah.
drawing a blank right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. They're 4-2, looking really good. Ryan Tannehill, or no, I don't want to say really good, but I mean they're still looking like a decent team. You know, I mean, they're they got talent. I don't know what's going on with Julio Jones, but he needs to step it up, especially for my fantasy team. Next up, we actually do have the Cincinnati Bengals, number 9. Cincinnati Bengals are 5-2. Even though obviously people are going to call bias because I'm a Steelers fan, but I know this team. I've been watching them for over a decade. I don't buy the hype. I'm sorry, I don't. I know Joe Burrow's a new quarterback. I know they got a new coach. I know they got Jamar Chase, but I think this is going to be like a one-hit wonder for them. I don't know. Okay, when I say one hit wonder, I mean like they might do good this season and next season, but I don't see this being a continuing theme. So that's just me. Number 8, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. Currently second in their division, 4-2. I said this last week. Justin Herbert's looking really good. So, yeah, I don't have too much to say about the Chargers. I think they're a good team and they will make the playoffs. So. Yeah, what are you two doing, bro?
I don't know. There's something like on my hand.
Where are you going?
There's something on my hand.
My hands.
All right.
Yeah, I was mocking Jimmy.
Number 6, I have the Dallas Cowboys, 5-1. They're looking really good. Although once again, this is the Cowboys. We just take into effect that they've won like what 2-3 playoff games in the last like 20 plus years. So I don't know. I don't know. They're looking good now, and hey, for their fans' sake, I hope they continue to do good. But we'll see if it actually ever amounts to anything. And number 5, we have the Green Bay Packers, 6-1. Aaron Rodgers crew killing it. No explanation. They're really fucking good, and they're leading their division by a lot. The Vikings are 3-3, the Bears are 3-4, and the Lions. So. And then number 4, we have the Buffalo Bills. They're definitely going to win their division, 4-2. Josh Allen's looking really good. Stephon Diggs, he's been a little absent. Jimmy, he's been a little absent. I don't know what's good with him, but I don't know. Huh?
I think he just got a touchdown last game.
Oh, okay.
Got his second one of the year.
Second one of the year.
On a bye.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't get last. It was probably their last game. They were on a bye last week.
Maybe in Madden.
Yeah, Madden. Mike Mitchell. Remember the Jags quoted his tweet?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Remember the Jags haven't won besides
Since
like
then.
a couple times, like their
Since then.
first win like in like
Haven't won
20
since then.
games.
They haven't won since then. They haven't won since then. Yeah.
Remember when they proceeded to go 5-11 and then 0-16? I'm sorry, 1-15.
Yeah, you're bad, Brenden. 1-15. Excuse you. How dare you?
Oh yeah, they're such a better team. I'm sorry, I didn't give them credit.
But number 4, Buffalo Bills. They're still a really good team. Number 3, Tampa Bay Bucks. That team's looking phenomenal. The Bucks, Brady. That defense is looking good. That team's looking really solid, and they're most likely going to win their division. The Saints may give them a little competition, but yeah. Number 2, the Los Angeles Rams. If it wasn't for the Cardinals being absolutely fucking crazy, they'd be number 1. And because of that, the Cardinals number 1, 7-0 undefeated. The Cardinals. That's a really tough spot to be in. The Cardinals and the Rams are, in my opinion, the 2 best teams in the league. You could throw in the Bucks up there, which I wouldn't be too mad at that. But it's unfortunate that the Cardinals and Rams are top 3 teams in the league, and they're both in the same division. That sucks. But yeah, that's my top 10 power rankings from the Commander Isaac.
Nice. All right. Shall I go next?
Yeah.
Okay. So, now the power rankings from the Onion Ball.
We have to say "the" now in the beginning.
Alright, number 10. I have the LA Chargers. They did not play last week. They were on a bye week. But before that, they came off a bad loss to the Ravens. But I still think they're going to be a good team. I still think they're top 10. I was debating on where I put the Chargers or the Raiders there. I want the Chargers because I think they're the better team. And yeah, they also beat the Raiders. And then number 9, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Bad loss to the Bengals, but again, they dropped significantly. But I'm not just completely shoving them off. I still think they're a good team. They did beat the Chargers. That's why they're going above the Chargers. Then number 8, I have the Tennessee Titans. They're starting to get it rolling here finally. I still would like to see a little bit more in their passing game, but they're starting to win. They destroyed the Chiefs, which is really cool, but the Chiefs have been flopping. Derrick Henry is still Derrick Henry. And they're just a pretty good team. Then number 7, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. They're getting it cooking, like Isaiah mentioned. They're very close to being 6-1. They almost beat the Packers.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, but I have the Packers in this list. So that I think the Bengals are right now a very good team. What they do if they make the playoffs, that's for another time. But right now they are looking like a pretty good team. I have them at 7. 6, I have the Buffalo Bills. They did not play. It's a little bit unfair. I think they're better than this, but they got dropped a little bit because teams that did play performed really well, so they got pushed up on mine. So the Bills just kind of got punished for having a bye week. There was
a lot of bye weeks.
There was like
like
6, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than that. But yeah, I'm sure they'll get back because they did just come off a loss to the Titans, but and they lost to the Steelers week 1. But I still think they're a good team. Then here's my top 5. Number 5, I have the Dallas Cowboys. Another team I think on a bye week.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're seemingly really good right now. And they're a good team. They got going on defense. They got going on offense. Jimmy's being a clown. Number 4, I have the Green Bay Packers.
Green.
I think they're cooking. Unfortunately, they're not gonna have Devontae Adams for his next matchup, but they've been beating these teams with ease. It looks like they're not destroying, but they're beating them decently. It's not really too close. Number 3, I have the Rams. They're very very good team. However, they've been playing a little bit closer than I would like, especially that last one to the Lions. They're a good team, but I just would like to see them at least these last couple games. I would like to see some of those put away a bit more. Number 2, I have the Buccaneers. I know the Buccaneers lost to the Rams, but they seem like they're really getting going on offense. They're Exodia obliterating these teams, and their offense just seems unstoppable. Their defense, is persevering through these injuries. They're the Buccaneers with Tom Brady. I just think it's hard to match up. Even though the Rams did, I don't know if they'd win again. I think it's a debatable. I went Bucks over Rams though. But number 1, can't deny an undefeated team who's just eating and balling. The Arizona Cardinals. They are just
Bring back Larry Fitzgerald.
They got to.
If they should bring back Larry.
Please do it. Please.
He hasn't announced his retirement.
He's probably waiting for them to do that. Just bring him back.
If they do end up winning the ring, they have to give him one. They have to.
Alrighty, my power rankings. At number 10, I have the Titans. Yes, the Titans that just wiped the Chiefs.
Pause. What's going on?
Me?
Both you and Brenden.
No, so I'm sorry, Jimmy. Brenden sent me a picture of his predictions, and I was going to tell you guys to do the same, but then Jimmy started talking, so then I shut the fuck up.
I'm laughing because Jimmy was frozen. It was just a picture, and he was just... all right.
But yeah, send me your guys' picks, or your power rankings. Continue, Jimmy.
Alrighty, at number 10, I have the Titans who just wiped the Chiefs off of the face of the earth last week. Number 10, Titans. At number 9, the Ravens. Even though they got beat pretty dang bad by the Bengals, I still believe they should be in the top 10. Easy. Lamar is playing insane. I'm not sure if it's best numbers here. I don't think if he could be his MVP season, but definitely one of his best years. Definitely going to playoffs. Number 8, I have the Raiders actually. What are they, 5-2 right now? I have no idea how they're 5-2 right now, especially with John Gruden being fired. I don't know.
Did Carr play last week? I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think so.
Apparently, he's playing better without John Gruden right
Yeah.
now.
There it is.
Number 7, I have the Bengals. But they're leading the AFC right now. Can't complain to that. Do I believe in them fully? No. But hey, if they're balling, they're balling. Playing better than the Raiders, in my opinion, and they beat the Ravens last week, so. And I'm pretty sure they can give the Titans a run for the money, if not beat them. So. Number 4, number 6, I have the Bills. They had the bye week last week, but they're coming together. Well, they're 5-2 right now, I believe. So it's one of those things. They're gonna win the division for sure. So number 5, I have the Packers. What are they, 5-1 right now, I believe? 5-1? 6-1? Honestly, don't know how they're 6-1.
They're a
But
good
you know
team.
what? They're a good team. Aaron Rodgers still playing his heart out.
Fucking monster.
Yeah. Aaron Jones is playing still. Adams is injured, so they might drop if they lose this week. So, all those things, ups and downs. Number 4, I have the Cowboys. I really wanted to put them up higher, but because of their 2 losses, 1 loss.
One loss.
1 loss to the Bucks. You can't put them above the Bucks. Simple as that. Bucks haven't lost anyone really super important in the Cowboys, but it's one of those things. The number 3 are the Bucks. Nothing can stop their offense right now. It seems like they can run it, they can pass it. All the wide receivers are clicking on that team. Fournette is a starting running back on that team now, so.
Who?
Fournette.
Leonard
Oh,
Fournette.
Fournette, yeah. What happened to Ronald Jones the second?
He's buried in the depth chart now.
Yeah, he fumbled week 1 and hasn't really
Yep.
gotten the chance
They want
after.
to use
And
the
then-
James White rule with
Yeah.
Giovanni Bernard.
Who's who is Bernard like their second running back?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah.
Bernard's their down guy now.
They have Godwin, AB, and Evans, right?
Yeah. They also have Cameron Brate, who's all right, and then Gronk hasn't played in a while, but he's coming back soon.
Yeah, anytime now. I think he had like 4 broken ribs.
Yeah.
Last guy.
Gronk shit.
All right, number 2 of the Rams. Still a defense, still offense. I think they should have blown out the Lions last week, but the Lions were definitely playing to win. Tell you that. They tried pulling every trick out of the hat, but couldn't beat the Rams. But Rams, I would say, definitely Super Bowl contender right now. And number 1, the only undefeated team left, the Cardinals. Where he's playing his heart out, so everything's clicking on that team.
Real quick, Jimmy, I saw the TikTok you sent me about Tomlin. That was really funny. Does anyone have any other college questions for me? All right, then. That's the last time I address this.
Walked out the room. All right,
All right, Isaiah.
Now, for my
Jimmy,
power
turn your
ranking.
webcam back on.
I will wait till Jimmy turns his webcam back on.
We all wait for Jimmy. No man left behind. That's how we roll here at Team Ascent.
Here we go.
We know what you were doing.
Yeah, we heard that. Oh yeah, now
Would
you got
rather
now
just
you
do
got
it
that kind of pen.
bluntly?
dealing with a different kind of pen.
You rather me do it bluntly? No.
Blunt.
You're kicked out of the team, Jimmy. We're dropping you.
Alright, what's up?
That before.
Your mic's muted. I say.
Imagine he's just causing up a storm.
Wait,
Imagine we let him do his entire power.
my space bar.
Mutes
Somehow I didn't
the
know
mic.
that. I didn't know that.
Does what work
But
for
all
me?
right.
No, it does not.
It turns off my camera.
Turns off your camera. It just does nothing to me.
Wait, what does mine do? Oh yeah, mine does nothing.
Whoa, Jimmy!
Man.
Jimmy, we have an audience. You're gonna give
I'm
them
gonna
whiplash.
Okay, Isaiah. You're a caboose.
Oh man. All right. At number 10, I have the Houston Texans. I think that they should.
Oh no.
right.
What's his name? Mills?
Yeah, I think Davis Mills the goat. But all right.
Davis Nick.
At number 10, I have the fuck me. At number 10, I have the Las Vegas Raiders.
They're the Oakland Raiders. They're the Oakland Raiders.
All right. Well, whatever Raiders they are, they're at number 10. They're 5-2. They've been on like a 2-game win streak, so good for them. Number 9, I have the Baltimore Ravens dropping some spots because they got a lot of points dropped on them. They should be able to pick it up, but that's just life. Number 8, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. They've been killing right now. Shout out to Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. They're chilling. Jimmy's doing whatever he wants to do. It's cool, you know.
He's
It's
giving
nice of him to
yeah.
join us.
He's giving you a
He's mocking you.
But yeah, shout out to the Bengals. They're number 8, leading the AFC. But number 7, I have an AFC team above them. I have the Tennessee Titans. They just beat the Bills. They beat the Chiefs. Derrick Henry's rolling. Didn't get a touchdown. Brendan's laughing, but I'm not fucking breaking character. I'm going to continue to go. Number 6, we have the Buffalo Bills. They lost to the Titans, but, I mean, who fucking cares? Because we know that the Bills are better than the Titans, right? Right. So, it's number 6, we have the Bills. And then, to the top 5, a.k.a. the NFC. At number 5, we have the Dallas Cowboys. They're rolling. Offense is looking good. Their defense transformed overnight. They were on a bye week. I'm pretty sure I had them at 5 last week, if not 6, but fuck it. They're at 5 now. Number 4, we have the Green Bay Packers. They're green. They got a lot of bays. They got Aaron Rodgers. Not much more to
they
say.
pack things.
There we go. Todd Packer, fans. Fuck. So close. All right,
So close.
Todd Packer's not
So
fans from
fucking
Fans Federation. I haven't even looked at the cameras. I just see movement happening. Number 3. I was at 3. Number 3, I have the LA Rams. Like Brenden, I had the Rams drop from 2 to 3 because they've been playing in some close games. You know, they had the Lions. They kind of almost lost, but it was just a close game. And then it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, that Seattle game. That was kind of looking spooky too, but they ended up winning it. So, I mean, the Rams are still a great team, but for now, they're at number 3. Number 2, we have the Tampa Bay. Jimmy, I fucking hate you. Number 2, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have them going over the Rams, even though the Rams beat them because, I mean, they're just rolling right now. They got no one on defense, but it's just still working. Like, they got Ross Cockrell out there, and, I mean, they're still winning, so something's got to be going right for them. And then number 1, we have the Arizona Cardinals. They are 7-0. Newly acquired Zach Ertz got a touchdown. Got DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, Kyler Murray, James DeFeo. They're rolling. So that is my power rankings for the week. Week 8.
James Michael DeFeo Jr.
Yeah.
Isaiah Michael Spencer.
So that does that mean your
Brendan-
dad's name's James DeFeo?
Brendan Alexander Burns. Yes, it does, Brendan. Shut up.
All right, that was our power rankings for the week.
All right,
Week
good
8.
guys. See you later. Goodbye.
Nope, we got one more thing.
Nope. Go on.
Okay. Still got to do the predictions.
We still gotta
Stop,
do.
stop, gotta pause it. Turn it back on, Steven. Turn it back on. Turn it back on.
Yo, you know what? Watch this.
Oh, what happened?
He ruined it.
Come on, man.
He ruined it.
You ruined it. This is your fault.
This is Jimmy's fault. Let's be
Jimmy,
real.
yeah, this is your fault.
That was my fault.
It's always
Who
your
the
fault.
hell counts 2 or 3 on fingers like this and doesn't do
Yeah,
this?
that was the wackest count ever. I've never seen someone count like that.
It's not even funny
Unreal.
about it. Damn.
Are
Let's
we?
do this.
We're making fun of how Jimmy was counting.
Mhm.
I didn't see.
He was mocking
He
you.
did this for 3 instead of this.
Yeah, it's very strange.
No pornography on set. Thanks.
We can hear it. We can always hear it. It's always been heard.
Sounds like a
The mic doesn't move.
sounds like a tiny thing there.
All right, record prediction or record? Fuck me. Weekly predictions, whatever the fuck it's called.
You got it, Isaiah.
All right. Yeah, time for our week by week game predictions. Now it's week 8. And not only that, it's Halloween week. Happy Halloween.
Spooky.
Halloween falls on a Sunday, so we got a whole day of NFL on Halloween. So
Very spooky.
maybe some spooky matchups, spooky wins, spooky losses. We'll see. But before we get into that, let's take a look at week 7 and see what happened. All right.
Are we doing that?
What?
Last week. Oh, for us. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Because last week when we did this, I thought you were going to talk about like the actual games. And obviously we did that at the beginning. But yeah, go ahead, Brenden. I'm sorry. Everyone can interrupt me, but I can't interrupt you. Silly
Nope.
me.
That's how it works.
Go ahead.
I can't hold straight faces. I just can't. I try. But yes, we no longer recap the games, so we're gonna do that in the show. But the best record, 9-4, tied Jimmy and Isaiah. I said their names inversely.
What's the record?
Wait a minute, what's the record?
I guess talking about like our overalls.
Oh, we're not there yet! Relax.
Brenden, what's the overall records?
Shush. Then, me, Steven, and the Bull all went 8-5. The Bull having a decent week. And then Madden did the worst at 7-6. Nothing too crazy. How does it feel? Change the overall. Isaiah is still in first at 75-32.
I thought it was 11.
It's my bedtime reminder.
Oh, Steven has a bedtime. Oh,
I do. I'm on the grind.
Then Jimmy is in second place at 73-34.
Wait, what's Isaiah's
behind
record?
How about you listen?
I'm sorry. Forgive my sins.
Isaiah is 75-32.
Good
Jimmy
Isaiah.
is 73-34. Steven is 71-36. I am 70-37. Madden is 62-45. Not terrible. I've seen some Instagram people have that record. And then the Bull, 53-54.
Oh.
Climbing out of the negatives, but
It makes sense because you have 50-50 chance. So
Very
mathematics add up.
that is true. The Isaiah guarantee unfortunately falls
Oh,
to
here
2
we
and
go. I want to
5.
bring up the Isaiah guarantee.
No, we have to keep track.
I
we have to
am.
keep track of the
I've
record.
been keeping
I'm keeping track of it.
I'm keeping track of it too. I wrote it down in the paper. It's right. You can't see it, but it's like right there. It says Isaiah guarantee.
What does the record say? I'm just curious.
It says 2-5.
Oh,
Keep it up, guys.
I'm just saying. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just keeping track of something.
Is it like? Do you like just keep track of like
See,
the wins?
I'm not doing all that. That's Steven. I'm trying to move on. I was just keeping on.
I'm just curious. Like I didn't know like how long you've been keeping track of like this like 2-5 record, 2-4, like
Ever since week
2-6, whatever it is,
and
like, triple L. Yeah, like
Stop making fun of my friend.
That's cool, Jimmy.
Isaiah, he's got a heater. That's all, Steven. Okay.
I'm sorry, Isaiah.
Trying to bully you like they bully me.
I'm sorry, Isaiah.
I won't stand
Isaiah, I'm sorry for your 2-5 record.
All right, let's move on to the Week 8 games and let's predict them. All right, first off, we have Thursday Night Football. What should have been a really good matchup kind of got downgraded to like a pretty good matchup, but like it could be a little lopsided now. We have the Packers at the Cardinals. The reason it's lopsided is because the Packers are down Devontae Adams. They're not, done, but that's a huge, significant help. They seem to rely on him quite a bit. They're also down another receiver, like we mentioned earlier, a Lazard, so who knows. For that reason, though, I am going with the Cardinals. I was really planning on taking the Packers here, but I just, at full force, not full force, I don't think they're doing it. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals keeping their undefeated streak.
Yeah, with the Packers injuries and the Cardinals, I think just looking a little bit better. I mean, not even a little bit better, but decently better. You said are the Packers home or the Cardinals home?
Cardinals are home.
Oh, that's more gunpowder inside the chamber, so I'm going Cardinals.
I am also going Cardinals.
All right. I am going to take the Cardinals as well. For all four of us.
The way you said, I thought that might have been it. The
guarantee.
Oh, no. The Bull is also going with the Cardinals, but Madden is going with the Packers, and they are not up with the times because they have it 27-3.
Nope.
Alright, next up, we have the Panthers at the Falcons. Divisional matchup, but still a shit bowl. I'm going with the Falcons. They have a little bit more, fire right now, it seems. Panthers are just at an all-time low. And they still have no McCaffrey, so I'm going Falcons because they seem to get Kyle Pitts. Ooh, Calvin Ridley. Ooh, they got something going, maybe. I don't know. I'm going Falcons.
I'm going Falcons as well. They're home. The Panthers, as Brent said, are at for this season, they're at an all-time low. Darnold's not looking good. No McCaffrey. Their defense isn't looking too hot. They started off the season really well, 3-0, right? Just like the Broncos.
Sound like that, yeah.
And they've just fallen off a cliff since McCaffrey's gotten injured. But Darnold just started recently playing pretty bad. So, yeah, it is a shit bowl. But I'm going with the Falcons, though. Divisional rival.
I am also going with the Falcons.
Look at that. We're all going with the Falcons again.
Ooh. But the Bull is going with the Panthers. However, Madden's going with the Falcons, and their score is 19-14.
It's realistic.
All right, next up we have an interesting game. We have the Titans at the Colts. And I'm going with the Colts. This was played earlier in the season. The Titans got it. The Titans are coming off two big wins, Bills and Chiefs. I just feel like they're gonna fall here. It just, I don't know, maybe too hyped from that. But not only that, I think the Colts are getting something going. They seem to their O-line's coming back. They're getting healthier. Carson Wentz is still has some questionable moves sometimes. As well, in the 49ers game, so he like threw it right to like a D lineman. but I think he's playing pretty good. Michael Pittman's kind of stepping up. Jonathan Taylor's doing really good. I think the Colts can do this, and they kind of need to get back in this divisional race because they're significantly behind, and this would be huge. So I'm going Colts on this one. They're at home too with Baker Mayfield, but not really. I'm going Colts.
I'm going Colts as well. I'm taking the upset. They're home. And just to elaborate on what Brenden said, the Titans, they're coming off two huge wins. Chiefs, Bills, big-time AFC competitors. Big-time AFC top dogs. They may be they may have a little too much dip on their chip, as the streets may say. So I'm going Colts as well. I'm taking the upset.
I'm going with the Titans. I believe in them.
Putting me in a really tough spot, Jimmy. But we're going head-to-head because I'm taking the Colts.
Oh.
It would be very AFC South-like for the Titans to beat the Chiefs and the Bills and then lose to the Colts.
It would
So
be.
I'm taking the Colts.
It is your favorite division.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jimmy, you're not completely out of company because the Bull is also going with the Titans. But Madden's going with the Colts, and their score is 35-21.
It's a lot of points for the Colts.
That is a lot of points. I don't know about all that. Speaking of a lot of points about to be scored, next up, we have the Dolphins at the Bills. I'm going with the Bills. The Dolphins suck. They let me down. They keep letting me down.
I second that. The Bills are just a better team. You said, are the Dolphins home, you said?
Nope.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Bills.
Does it matter?
Bills.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter, but yeah, the Bills are just clearly the better team. The Dolphins are just not a good team right now.
I'm also going to take the Bills.
1-16. Here we come, Dolphins. Yeah. I don't mean to be that harsh, but like I'm a little bit annoyed they couldn't beat like the Jags and the Falcons, and I'm significantly behind now in the pool because I had to freaking have faith in this stupid ass team. So I'm a little bit annoyed, but they seriously in their 16th place in AFC. They are currently the worst team in the AFCs, like on paper. So. It's crazy. I don't. This is gonna be a rough one for them because it was a rough one earlier in the year. Bull is also going with the Bills. Not even the Bulls taking the Dolphins.
What was that?
I said not even the Bull is taking the Dolphins.
Oh.
Madden is also going with the Bills, so we're all in on the Bills, and they have it 30-24. Way too many points for the Dolphins. Alright, next up, we have the Isaiah Guarantee Bowl. We have the Bengals at the Jets.
Literally ever since that shit happened, dude, it's been all downhill. That was bro. That was it. Literally that game.
Two teams, it seems to be on the Isaiah Guarantee radar. However, one is significantly better, and I'm going to take that team to win. I'm going with the Bengals. They got some fire. They're just destroying the Ravens. If they can't beat the Jets, then...
It's the same old Bengals.
Same old Bengals. Black Cat on Halloween. It's gotta be the Bengals. I'm going Bengals. Has to be.
I'm going Bengals as well. Even though I still don't have faith in that team, I think this is going to be a short span of success for them. Only a season or two, maybe 3 at best. But they are looking good right now. And the Jets are just not a good organization. So I'm going Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals as well.
I am also going to take the Bengals. Look at that. Look at the camaraderie.
The Bull is going with the Jets. And Madden is going with the Bengals. And they have it 28-21.
21.
21. Alright. Next up, we have our team, our game, the Steelers at the Browns. For the first time, I have yet to pick a game. I want you guys to go first. I'm so in between in this one. I don't know. I still don't have a pick yet.
I volunteer as tribute.
Go for it.
I'm going with the Browns. I want the Steelers to win. I think they can win. I think they're more than capable of winning. I've never been high on the Browns. And I hope I'm wrong. But I'm going with the Browns to be safe. I personally think the Steelers are better than the Browns, by the way.
I'm going with the Steelers. I believe in them.
Oh, yo, that is crazy because I was expecting that to be the other way around. I was like, all right, Steven's probably going to take the Steelers. Jimmy's probably going to take the Browns. Wonder where Isaiah's going to go with.
Where are you taking, Brenden?
I don't know yet. Because, like, here's my mindset. This seems like a winnable game, but it also seems like a losable game. I know that was like a Booger McFarland thing, but like if you're a Steelers fan, you know because like Case Keenum and Dearness Johnson, or again maybe Chubb, but like Case Keenum, like we can beat Case. No, because Geno Smith and Alex Collins just freaking torched us. I mean, I know we won that game. What really is pushing me a little towards the Browns is our O-line versus their D-line, and
Myles Garrett.
Our trump card is our D-line, and they have the best O-line in the game.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Wait, what? Do you know where you're going with, Isaiah?
Yeah. But I want you to go.
Why do you want me to go?
You have to go, Brenden. You have to go.
Okay.
You vote on you going.
Do you want to see like what everyone's going with? Or?
Yeah, I just wanted to. Well, I wanted to see the vibe of the
I don't
party,
know.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't know.
You have to pick. Gun to your head. 5.
Hold on. The Bull is going with the Browns, but Madden is going with the Steelers. And they have it 37-18.
Way too many
Yeah. That is way too many points for PSQ.
Do it, Brenden. Brenden.
I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm going with the Browns. I need it. Also, if they lose,
Browns, right?
The Browns is the Browns.
Wait, I'm going Browns. Because if they do lose this, I need some kind of saving grace to make me happy. It's gonna be Halloween. Like I'll lose the prediction and have the Steelers win and be 100% still happy. But if I lose the prediction and the Steelers lose, then I'm gonna want to jump out my own window.
Because the only thing on Halloween is the Steelers and Halloween. Nothing else matters.
All I'm gonna say is you guys have made your picks, you've made your bed, but guess what? I'm guaranteeing that the Pittsburgh Steelers get the fucking win because everybody here is sleeping on my guarantees. Oh, you're 2-5. Oh, your guarantees suck. We're so much better than you. Well, guess what? I'm guaranteeing all of our favorite team to win, so you're going to have to live with it.
Man.
Last time I guaranteed it, we fucking won. And I'm going for it again. We got this.
And last time, me and Steven went against the Steelers, we won.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
we're looking good.
Imagine Ben throws for 500 yards.
Oh, that's another thing,
I'm just guaranteeing a win.
Eric Ebron was gassed up. So, hopefully, like, this one could go either way. Like, honestly, like, this, I'll root for the Steelers and pray I'm wrong, but, like, as long as...
This is a coin toss.
As long as we win, I'm good. But
we're gonna win. I guaranteed it.
Facts.
What did RJ used to say? We lost. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Y'all are
sorry,
sleeping, man.
That was my
Oh,
most
it's okay.
stressful pick yet.
Yeah, that was hard. And like I said, I think the Steelers are better than the Browns. I think we can easily win this. And yes, easily. I do.
But
But-
you didn't pick them.
I'm playing safe. I'm going with the Browns. For the
So
record.
that means the Browns are better. So
Browns are
we're playing
not
it
better.
safe.
They're the favorite.
What are the Browns
better.
not better at?
What are the Browns not better at?
Yeah, like why are they worse?
Their offense is worse.
The only thing I can think of is we have better wide receivers. They have
We
better
do.
running backs. They have better line. Quarterbacks even. They have the same stats.
Ben's better.
Defense,
I would be, like,
I'd say
hyping up the
defensive
defense, but,
line's
like, Our
even.
defense has been tweaking.
Yeah,
Our defense is better. Our defense is better than their defense.
Certainly hasn't looked like it.
Their wide receivers.
On paper, it is.
Oh, so the Steelers wide receivers are better than the Browns.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Landry and Odell.
Odell sucks.
They are. Deontay's better than them.
Odell,
You're tweaking here.
Odell doesn't suck, but he's like not that good anymore.
Isaiah, or not
Landry's
Isaiah.
pretty good, but that's all I got.
Jimmy, the Browns receivers are not better than ours. Period.
Don't tell me Donovan Peoples-Jones is better than Deontay Johnson.
James Washington is better than Peoples-Jones.
I don't know about
That's what
that.
you said, but-
You don't know about
I do know.
that.
I
You
do
don't
know about that. I do know
Donovan
about it.
Peoples-Jones? Donovan
He actually
Peoples-
plays. James, like,
James
he doesn't
would
play
play
that
there.
much.
And when he plays, he catches it
And then he doesn't get to play again.
because we don't play him. Isaiah, our receivers are better.
Okay,
Isaiah,
that's
our
why I said that. I
Okay.
said that. But I just don't think that James is better than Donovan.
All in all, the Steelers are a better team, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I
No.
think the Browns have a better team.
I think the Browns are slightly better.
Crazy.
If only we like played in a playoff game to prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
If only we've played in like 8 weeks of the season,
Yeah.
and like our records could show it.
It's crazy. I don't ever remember playing the Browns in the playoffs recently.
Oh,
Well, I'm taking the Steelers
They
because we're
sure
gonna win.
remember
So
it. That's the
So the
best
Steelers
thing
are
that's
better,
happened to them
Isaiah.
in years.
because you're guaranteeing it. So the Steelers are better.
they're gonna be better this week.
Hopefully, it's like the Bills match.
Hopefully. I feel like it could be like that. It
could.
feels like the vibe. The way we picked that too, it's feeling like the vibe. But who knows? At least if they lose, I get prediction right. That's what that's what it came down to. Because
Yeah,
this one
that's
was-
literally what mine came down to. I'm like, I'm just playing it safe because I know the Browns are the slight favorites. So
Mhm. All right. Next up, we have the Eagles and the Lions, and this is it. I'm trying it again. Motor City Dan's first win. He can definitely get this. They've tried. They were up
Motor
on the
City
Rams. They can do it. They are itching for it. The Eagles are like seesawing and tweaking and not that good. I'm seeing it. I can happen. I'm going with the Lions to beat the Eagles.
I'm going with the Lions as well. They're 0-7. This is it. I know they're the underdogs here, but they're home. Like Brenden said, this is Motor City Dan's first win. It's doable. The Eagles are not a good team. They could do it.
Please
Lions.
take the Lions, Jimmy.
He's not taking it.
He's not.
He's not
He's
taking it.
saying,
No. Seriously,
Please.
he's not doing it.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Fuck! Going with the Lions.
no, you're gonna give a point on him. Motor City Dan's getting
It
this.
could happen, but I just
Isaiah.
don't want because we've already disagreed on one, so I don't
Yeah.
want the tie to be on the Lions.
That
But,
is
I mean,
spooky.
I
Isaiah.
already had it written down. So, oh my god, look at that crust. Is that a fucking snake?
Yeah, right.
What other game did you guys disagree on?
I think was it the Colts game?
I think-
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
was the Colts.
okay.
But
Sorry.
Yeah, it was
Isaiah,
the Colts game.
Isaiah, have faith in Motor City Dan.
So
I'm trying, man.
if Eagles and Titans win, Jimmy's tied. But the bull is going with the Eagles. And Madden is also going with the Eagles, and their score is 35-13.
Cannot believe I'm taking the Lions.
Have
I
faith.
don't even see the Eagles dropping 35.
It's the Lions.
It is the Lions, but
Fuck.
the
But
Eagles
no,
are not,
they've been looking good. The Lions got this, man. They got this.
they've been looking good.
They have.
Said no one ever.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Yes, you do.
All right.
We got
Next up,
Motor City.
We know. Come on. We know.
we have the Rams at the Texans. What?
I'm just waiting for Jimmy to be like, Texans. I'm taking the Texans.
But yeah, I'm going I'm going with the Rams.
The Ravens? Are they
Easy.
sneaking into this game?
Triple threat game.
I'm going-
Three teams playing at the same time.
I'm going with the tie.
All right. Nope, can't change it.
Yeah, right. Come on, man, Rams.
What if I edited that in and marked it as
Yeah,
a tie?
right.
Actually, you know what, Jimmy? Take the Texans because I need to get back.
Take the
'em.
Texans, Jimmy. You won't.
Jimmy.
You won't. You won't.
You
You
taking the
won't.
Rams? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Yeah, I'm taking the Rams as well.
Bull is taking the Rams, and Madden is also taking the Rams, and their score is 28-27. If it's that close, I don't think it will be, but that's not impossible. The way the Rams have been playing these other teams they kind of should have put away, but so if that happens, like I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be like, ooh, are the Rams, fraud? No, I'm kidding. They're my Super Bowl team. They can't be frauds because I'm a genius. Anyway. Next up, we have the 49ers at the Bears. I'm going with the 49ers.
I thought they were just playing the Knicks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So the
I'm going with the 49ers to Steven's on his phone.
76
Sorry,
of the
sorry.
Steelers.
Sorry. Something important.
The 49ers
Okay.
could use a win, especially in their division. I don't think the Bears are a good team. 49ers I thought gonna be a little bit better, but yeah, I think they're still the better team, so I'm going 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. Just kidding, Chicago Bears. Faked y'all out. We're going Chicago Bears, baby. They got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Bears as well.
Real.
Jimmy, who you going with?
Another
49ers.
matchup. with
He
me
said
and
he always
Jimmy.
said 49ers since you were on your phone.
Fuck off,
Just
Brendan.
kidding. I know you
I'm
said it's
messaging
important.
Tony.
Oh, that's
You
not
said it was
important
important,
at all.
bro.
Yeah, it is important. He's coming home soon.
From where?
Buffalo.
Oh,
Who cares?
Wow.
Too long?
Okay.
When Tony watches
No,
this video,
no, because I'm editing this out because I have
does
a
Tony watch it?
Okay.
actually, I don't. I told him about Ascent Sports.
Tony's
so.
been talking to me. We've been snapping.
How about Isaiah? How about you? Does he talk to you?
Like we're friends.
He
Like,
tries.
I'm kidding.
He tries.
He sends me. I'm sure I don't get the same messages as you guys. He sends me stupid messages.
Like what?
Have you heard of this song that came out in like 2003?
Tony's a godsend. Come on. man.
Tony's amazing. The Bull is going with the 49ers. Madden is also going with the 49ers, and their score 28-14. I can
Is
see
that you really about to drop this lead? Me?
I
Just
got
make
faith
it
in the
bigger?
Bears. I got faith in the
I
Bears.
got faith in the Bears.
Just to make it bigger. Drop it.
Next up, we have the Patriots at the Chargers. This is an interesting matchup. I could see this one being close. I'm still going to pick the Chargers, who are favored to win this, but I don't think this is one that the Patriots get absolutely obliterated. I think the Chargers will win it, but I think it's going to be close, maybe like at the Cowboys game. So yeah, I'm going Chargers. They are the better team, but New England's not to be like slept on. They're kind of like us right now.
I got the Chargers as well. I think Chargers are a better team. Period.
I've got the Chargers.
I'm gonna take the Chargers as well.
The Bull is going with the Patriots, but never mind. The Madden is also going with the Patriots,
The Madden.
and their score is 28-24.
That could happen.
All right, next up we have the Jaguars at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I'm going with the Jaguars. They're gonna beat Geno Smith.
No way.
They're gonna beat the Seahawks. Trevor Lawrence is gonna eat on a Seattle defense that's tweaking. They only put up 10 against the Saints, and that was a game. They could have won that, but the kicker kept missing. I think the Jags get another win. I'm going upset. Give me the Jags.
Geno Smith.
Who you got, Jimbo?
I got the Seahawks.
Is Russell Wilson playing?
No.
No.
No. Like, is it official?
No.
I don't.
I mean, yeah, it's official.
It's,
Please let it be known that I am taking the Jaguars. But if Russell Wilson plays, I'm gonna be really pissed off because this shit keeps fucking happening to
I'm
me.
doing this. It's the Jags.
They're on a roll, man. Like Cottonelle, I was made for all of this shit.
It's one game. They're on the roll.
No, they won like 2, right? Or is it just
No.
one?
speaking of the
Who
Seahawks
cares?
are on a roll.
Who cares
of
about this game?
dissension.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags. Me versus Jimmy again. Lots of points at stake
Yeah.
here.
The Bull
And
is
for me to sneak in and take the lead.
the Bull is going with the Seahawks. Madden is also going with the Seahawks, and they have it 31-7.
Yep. Geno Smith. Don't sleep on Geno Smith, man. Come
You
on.
tried this last week, Steven, and it cost you.
What?
Yeah.
The Seahawks.
I did. They should have won that game, though.
Next
What, you
up,
don't think so? You didn't see it?
I did see it.
Thank you.
I think
You
both
probably didn't
teams
see it.
should have
I did
lose.
see it.
That game was terrible. Both teams.
It
Very
was
good
terrible,
game.
but the Seahawks should have won.
All right, next up, Buccaneers at the Saints. I'm going with the Buccaneers. They are the much better team right now. The Saints could barely beat the Geno Smith-led Seahawks, speaking of them. And they almost lost to them. The Buccaneers are just killing everyone. I believe the Buccaneers will win this.
Buccaneers. They're just clearly the better team. Divisional rival as well.
Buccaneers.
Don't do it.
Brave.
Oh, I
Don't do it.
see.
Don't do
He's
it.
thinking about it.
Buccaneers.
Now, if the Saints win, you're gonna be like,
No, I only did that because like Jimmy was like Buccaneers. So, but yeah, I always had them.
However, the inanimate objects aren't joking around. The Bull is taking the Saints, and Madden is taking the Saints, and their score, similar to last season, is 37-17.
You remember their score from last season?
No, well, I just remember they got killed by like 30 points. I don't remember the exact score.
So you just made up those numbers?
No,
Like you just
no, that's how
Yeah,
Madden's
but
number. I didn't make up your I'm saying Madden's
last
score. no.
Brandon's just pulling shit out of his ass.
No.
25-10.
No, these are real Madden scores. I'm saying it's
I
similar
know.
to what happened last year. All right, next up, we have the football team at the Broncos. I don't know what to make of either of these teams, but I thought the football team was going to be better, so I'm going to pick them. I'm going with the football team. I think I'll get this
They're
one.
high to key. I'm going football team.
Man, I saw a NFL quarterback tier list, and both Tyler Heineke and Big Ben were like at the very, very bottom, and
I'm
Unreal.
sleeping on the boy Taylor.
They're sleeping on Ben too.
Colin Cowherd called him a backup.
Colin Coward's
no
a fucking
faith.
coward.
No faith, man.
He won't say it to his face.
He went. He's scared.
Jimmy, what's up?
I want Isaiah to go first.
I'm going football team, so we can do this, Jimmy. Go ahead, take the fucking Broncos. I got faith in my boy. What are
I'm
you going?
going with Washington football team.
Oh, no, we're scared. That's crazy.
Wait, Steve, I missed it. Who did you take?
Taylor Heineke.
Oh, you took it. Okay. Madden is going with. I'm sorry, the Bull is going with the Broncos. Madden is going with the football team, and they have a shutout, 28-0.
Ooh, imagine.
Madden.
Who's home?
Madden.
Who's home?
Who's home? Broncos.
Oh, they're playing a mile above the ground.
Mile high.
I don't think
Bring
that's
them-
true.
No, it is. It's like true.
No, I don't think it is though. Like, I don't think elevation is real.
The earth is flat.
You had me for a second.
That's what
You
I'm
had me
saying.
for a second. I was pulling out my phone.
No, I'm just saying. Like how can it be a mile above everything?
Shut up.
Why can't I
That doesn't
see
make
it?
sense.
Shut up.
How doesn't it like tip over one
That's it.
side
Shut
if
the
it's
fuck
like?
up. Shut
You
up.
know what I'm
Shut
saying?
up.
How do we
Shut
get
up.
up there?
Shut
What's
up.
underneath
Shut up.
it?
Shut up.
Can
Both
we
of you shut
we
up.
get up there?
If you
Is that-
dig under, like, do you get to like the land below? Like, I don't understand. I don't know.
Look at Jimmy, just not impressed at all. just staring off.
Like, people just mile high, round Earth. Like, how, bro? Like, how do you know that? Steven's gonna read his fucking Mein Kampf book.
Shut up. Mein Kampf. It's got a fucking American flag on the front.
We
Dude said Mein Kampf.
we got into the 4:00 games deep ago. I'm sorry.
In the last game.
Sunday night football. We have the Cowboys at the Vikings. I'm going with the Cowboys. They're coming off a bye and they're just on fire. The Vikings on a little bit of like a roll, but kind of disappointing. I think the Cowboys got this. I'm going with them boys.
Isaiah, do you still have those Viking pencils? Would you like
I
them
don't-
for your birthday?
No, I don't like pencils.
Like pens.
Yeah, I'm a pen guy.
You want some Viking pens for your birthday?
No. I
That's
don't
a
rate
yes.
anything.
Thank you. I'll get you some. Anyway, I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
The boys going with the Cowboys. Madden also going with the Cowboys. Decent score. They have it 23-17. Alright, next up. Monday night football. Last up, we have the Giants at the Chiefs. Chiefs have been tweaking, but this is one of those games, kind of like the football team game. I feel like they have this one, even though they have been seesawing. I think they'll win this. They need it in their division right now. I'm going with the Chiefs to win it.
My dad was being a typical Giants fan. He was like, we're going to go into Kansas City, and we're going to beat the fuck out of them. 50-0. I'm like, okay. Except the Chiefs are going to win 50-0. Just kidding. They're not going to win 50-0. But the Chiefs are definitely going to win.
I have the Chiefs.
Let me get the Chiefs as well. If the Chiefs lose this, though, they're done. Like,
Yeah.
if they lose this, I might never pick them for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Their defense is
like-
gotta stop something. Like,
Have you seen Giants Twitter?
are they hype?
I
Yeah.
don't need to go there, though.
Yeah, you don't need to go there. Isaiah, do you wish to go there?
No.
It's it's that energy my dad was giving off. It's like, yeah, they're just gonna win everything.
I should start by winning
After
3
1
games.
week of a
Yeah.
win?
Yeah,
Who do they play again? The Panthers?
Panthers.
Yeah, they gotta chill.
I wonder what Robbie's saying. Probably the same energy.
Alright. Or not alright.
No, it's all right.
All left.
The
None
Bull
right.
Alt left.
The Bull is going with the Chiefs, and Madden has us all in. Is also going to Chiefs, and they have it 31-28. And that was our Week 8 NFL game predictions. If you want to see how we do. Make sure tune in next week's show. We'll do this like we did before with week 7. We'll do with week 8, and we'll predict the week 9 games towards the end of the Ascent Sports Show. Oh,
Jimmy.
Raiders and Ravens. Raiders and Ravens are on their bye week.
Thanks, Brendan.
There's only 2 teams on the bye week this week, but like last week there was like 8.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
Jimmy, outro, please.
You got this.
Send us off.
You had 3 fucking hours.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching the Ascent Sports podcast. With me.
You
Not the podcast, it's the show.
Okay.
Come on!
I thought it was going to be called the podcast too, but now it's the show. So.
It's the show. It's the Ascent Sports Show, as Brendan
You
puts
got
on his
this,
chuck
Jimmy.
mask.
You're so close. You're right there.
Jimmy.
This is it.
Jimmy. Okay, quiet down. Peanut gallery. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Ascent Sports Show. As Jimmy is closing it off, thank you, Brenden, Isaiah, and Steven, for all joining the show this week. Hope to see you guys again next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Goodbye.
Deuces.
We might be late next week.
Oh, we can't even play the outro now. All right, that's it.
I'll edit.
We might be late next week. Cue the music.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.